Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Siralim Ultimate. I am recording this episode immediately after the end of the last episode, because I just want to get this set of Ascensions done. I'm just ready to get it out of the way. It's gonna take about another hour, I know. But if I can just... You get it done, and then it's done for good. So we're gonna just try and go through this as quickly as we reasonably can. And as long as these guys don't put a bunch of... Oh, are you serious? They got barriers? But not a huge barrier. They got a bunch of... Man, I don't even... Oh hey, he killed himself. What a dork. What a loser. Whatever. Dispel. Whoa, easy. Starlight. There we go, that's one down. 59 more to go. Now I'm gonna try something a little different against Tauren. I'm gonna try doing the roots first. Maybe that'll save us a bit of time, we'll see. Yeah, that... I feel like has worked quite nicely. Alright. Now, Lister... yeah, Lister, you are next. Because you take a long time. If anybody was able to find some glitch or some trick to finish the Lister fight quickly, you would end up saving so much time. Because this guy, yeah, he does take quite a while. Even more so than Gone Furion, I would say. It's just annoying, really. Don't really need you to do anything. You need to do Maston. You need to do the roots. You can just defend, you can do Guardian Force. Now everybody's got their action dialed in. We just gotta continue. So last episode we wasted only one key. That was because I believe it was Muse that spawned a Pumpkin King in her party in the second battle. This time around, how many keys are we gonna waste? Hopefully not too many. Hopefully not too many. And this battle is over, that's good. Take out Siralim. Yeah, so after this episode, we're gonna go back to doing regular realms. And then, at some point, we are gonna come storming back to just finish all of these to finish the last of these Ascensions. Gotta do the Dispel. Gotta do the Star Pact. Yeah, we took her out. Okay, good. Dispel. There we go. Gotta do the Pochronox. We gotta do them all really, but we do them in this specific order. Oh, fuck off, dude. Let me try to do it like this. Just to reduce... Oh. This guy is so annoying, man. Sphinx Elliot is asleep, but is gonna take his turn, alright? Okay. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, everything's fine. Let's take out Gonfurion. Yeah, I'm ready for these Ascensions to be done, but the game isn't quite on the same page as us yet. We've got 6 of them left. At the end of this episode, there are going to be only 4 of them left. We've gotten so close. Are you serious, man? Fuck off, dude. I swear, if anybody else provokes, I'm gonna be... fuck off, yeah, exactly. Get fucked. Can I take my turn? Thank you. Let's just take out Aeolian. Then Ariamaki. We need to take out Ariamaki with the... Could we take out Ariamaki with the Fermented Hops Party? Is a... it's a question. There's a chance that maybe we could take him out with the Fermented Hops Party, because we have... No. I don't think it's worth it, because every time he takes damage, he gets the shell back. We wouldn't be saving any time. Because we'd have to damage him multiple times, and each time he takes damage, he gets the shell back. Right? At the start of battle and after your creature... Yeah, creatures take damage, they gain invisible and shell. So it was an interesting idea, but... not really worth trying. Come on. What? That's annoying. These guys are really tanky, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. What else are we missing? Meraxis and Shalan. I'm recording this episode fairly early in the morning on one of my days off, and although by the end of this episode it'll be like closer to noon, but I haven't had breakfast yet. I want to get I want to get these Ascensions out of the way before I do breakfast, because it genuinely, I consider it one of my chores for this day. Getting these Ascensions done. And I'm one of those guys that I cannot enjoy... I need to get my work done first, because if there's some pressing thing that needs to be done, I'm not going to be able to enjoy my meal properly. Knowing that this thing is looming, you know, it's going to have to be done at some point in the rest of the day. Even though I'm having breakfast probably a little bit too late today, I just want to get these Ascensions out of the way and done. And you know what? It's fine. Right, so let's make sure that we have 10 ticked off. Yes, we do. Let me swap to the Blight Party. Yeah, we've got to change our anointments now. Oh, no, what are you doing? Come on. And finally... Easy. Alright, let's now do Valkanar, then we'll do Mortem. Just because we might as well get this out of the way before we switch. And then we'll be good. Alright. Easy. What? Get that out, get that out. We gotta do this. And that. Now, let's take out Mortem. And, then we'll swap over to the other party and we'll do all of this again. Oof. Yep, this is a bit of a process. Hopefully we get a good roll on the Metamorphosis. That is not a good roll. We can do better. Man. There we go, there we go, there we go. It did save us quite a bit of time in the end. We did get a pretty good roll. Alright. Now, swap to the Warden. Hang on. Was I with the Warden? I was with the Warden. Okay. So now I gotta swap to the Trickster. Yeah, there we go. Now we got the Universal Gate of the Gods party. Alright. Now we gotta do all of this again. Gotta do all of this yet again. know what? That's annoying. But yeah, let's try this. So we have Blighted and Mending, which is pretty bad. They're taking a lot of... Are you serious right now? Are you fucking... Are you fucking kidding me, man? Oh boy. Fuck off, dude. Get fucked. Are you... They put snare on me. That's such a... It didn't... The snare didn't activate in the end, but it was still such a bunch of nonsense that just happened. Anyway, listen. Got a lot of fights to get through. So let's not get too worked up so early. And we learned that doing Entangling Roots is actually a pretty decent way to start out this fight. And then we can do this. And then we win. Okay. Take out Siralim. I should have taken out Lister. You know what? We'll take out Lister next. Dispel. Okay, good. We took her out. Do another Dispel. And do a bit of this. There we go. I'll take out Lister. And I just gotta keep going. We've got a lot of these guys to go through. You gotta start somewhere. Alright, let's Clayman, I guess. Maybe we should start out this battle with Entangling Roots instead of Clayman to speed things up a little bit. Well, this is kind of stupid. Our people are frozen. It's really ridiculous. Right. Why did my mimic fucking storm to... Oh, that's so annoying, man. This is really stupid. What does storm to pass? While this, you know what? Do you have Are you serious right now, man? Are you serious right now, man? We gotta set that guy to below 90% health. Are you... How are we getting such bad rolls? Is this at least... It's at least below 90%. Okay, good. So now his bullshit isn't gonna be triggering. The battle was almost over anyway, but just on principle, I wanted to, like, break his stupid synergy. Right, let's take out Aeolian. Gotta pick up the wood. Alright. He's sorcery, okay. And now he's dead. Okay. To take out Confurion, Apocrynox, Ariamaki, and then we'll be out of the really annoying phase. And then pretty soon we'll be getting through these guys pretty quickly once we switch over to the Fermented Hops party. Come. Get wrecked, son. Really? Go away. Alright. Take out Apocrynox. This guy's really annoying as well. A lot of these gods are annoying in their own way. Like, a lot of these first 10 gods that we're fighting are annoying in their own special way. But Apocrynox is definitely one of the more annoying ones. Should hopefully not be taking... Well, he's not taking regular turns. He's just doing this because no matter who takes their turn, he's gonna be doing his bullshit anyway. Anyway, almost ready. Please. And they're all dead. Good. You know what? Hang on. Let me just close my browser. Because I had the Siralim planner open from earlier. And I don't have that many tabs open, but I just feel like things were slightly getting slowed down. I'll open it back up when we're at the end of the episode. No real reason to have it on before then. Alright. No, let me try this. See if this saves us some time. It was fine. I think maybe slightly quicker. Doing it that way, you know, stopping the enemy from taking their turns. All right, we're getting through it. We're getting through this. Once again, I think this is the smart way to do it. I think some of them are gonna resurrect. because of the white in the top left? No, I guess not. Okay, that's fine. Alright. What do we got for this final battle? Well, the final battle in this phase. And before we switch over to the other party, again, do it like usual. Do a bit of this, and we're done. Lovely. Where am I going? Where am I going? I need to go here. Oop, I need to go here. I need to swap to the Blight Party. I need to change my anointments. And now we need to do this. And then we take out Mortem, and then the rest of them are going to be really, really quick. That was pretty scary, but we got through that. Okay. And then do a bit of this, do a bit of that. And now we're ready to take on Mortem. Hopefully we get some good rolls on the Metamorphosis. Fantastic roll. I'm not even gonna bother casting Entangling Roots because I don't think we're gonna need it. Yep. Easy. And now we just cut through these guys like a hot knife through butter. Like it is really satisfying cutting through butter with a hot knife. It doesn't even have to be like a super hot knife. It can just be like kind of warm. But it's one of the great joys in life is just when you're cutting through butter and it's just really soft and easy to cut through. Anyway, now we can breathe easy because we are in the part of the episode where I don't have to do... I can just stop thinking. Because we are either going to win easily, or if we lose, then we never had a chance of winning anyway, right? Because if they have a Pumpkin King in the party, like regardless, I can just switch my brain off. I'll have to, like, temporarily switch it back on when we fight Tenebris, but that's pretty minimal in terms of the cognitive complexity of that fight. All you have to do is just cast Dispel once, and then you can go back to you can basically put my brain back in sleep mode. Anyway. way. Ooh. Gotta make sure we skip Caliban. And we're gonna hope that we don't waste any keys. That was kind of scary. And somebody's gonna resurrect as well. Oh, no. Well, that was some strange stuff that happened in that combat, but you know what? It's okay. How are we for time? Let me just check. We're at 30 minutes. Okay, that's fine. What? Okay, lots of like start of combat spells being cast. The fuck is that? This guy doing? Jesus. All right. The game's scaring us a little bit, but no keys have been wasted in this episode so far. Do this, and we win. Alright. Generos, you're next. Alright. Hopefully we can get through this without any wasted keys, but of course that's just a matter of luck. Because if we can keep the number of keys wasted to a minimum, then it's gonna be very ambitious, but might even think about doing 2 more Ascensions in the next episode, just to see if we can get a few more of these knocked out. Oh Jesus, what's going on? What the fuck was that? Man, there's some frightening things happening in these battles, but so far we've hung on. Oof, that was kind of rough though. Now they have an elemental in their party, hopefully not one of the bad ones. Well, probably not, because that fight wasn't too bad. Clusa, Regalis, and then we're on to the next page. Okay. Oh, no. Don't want to waste a key by hitting 4080 for a second time. Let's not do that. Okay, this is good. Leave Tartaret. Do the rest. Right, we gotta... This is what I was saying, I've gotta temporarily switch my brain back on for this fight, just to cast one instance of Dispel. And then the rest of it is back on autopilot. Okay, Demermurgo, Venodon, Vertrag, Iseros. How are we for time? We're still less than 40 minutes. Okay, that's decent. Quite decent. Benedon, Vertrag, Iseros. And then we switch. And then we do it all again. Except this time, it's going to be the easy part where we just go into battles and then win automatically. Alright. Iseros is next. And you are down, and I think that's everybody taken care of. Except for Tartrith, okay. And we are the Trickster right now, so... I'll swap over to the Warden, where we have everything already set. And we'll kill everybody. We'll get the Ascension done. Then we'll switch back to the Trickster, get the Ascension done with that class. And then, just like that, 2 more Ascensions will have been wrapped up. One of these days, 4080 is gonna get super lucky and he's gonna end up killing me. But that day is not today. How are we for time? Still less than 40 minutes. So I think we are gonna have another decent time at the end of this episode. The real question is, am I gonna... like, what are we gonna do in the next episode? Am I gonna do 2 more Ascensions? Or am I gonna go back to doing regular episodes? Regardless, after this episode, even if I am gonna do more Ascensions in the next episode, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna have breakfast. I may or may not record another episode today. But if we don't waste too many keys, I am gonna be tempted to just try and get the next set of Ascensions done. We'll see though. So far, no wasted keys. We gotta skip Caliban. Erebus, Frieden, Generos. Excuse me? Fucking salamanders, man. So tired of their nonsense. Alright. Pretty good. Generals, and then news prediction and the rest. I was reading that, but the screen went away. So news prediction, Reclusa Regalis. Okay. Then we're on to the second page. News prediction, Reclusa Regalis. Prediction, Reclusa Regalis. Good. Perdition, Reclusa Regalis. Reclusa Regalis. Not sure why I'm saying their names out loud every time. Guess it's just a bit of a mantra. Alright. Last one on this page. Fuck, what? Are you serious? Oh, you motherfucker, you... We're fucked. This is gonna be... We're completely fucked. Actually, no. We survived thanks to our resurrection from Bleed Out. It's fucking vortexes, man. Fuck these guys. Oh my god. Ugh. We had a very close call, but we're able to escape with all of our keys intact. Anyway. Yeah, that's that done. Okay, that's you done. Easy. Benedon, Vertrag, Iseros. And then Tartareth. And then we are gonna be done with yet another set of Ascensions. Vertrag, Iseros, and then Tartareth. Alright, Iseros. And then Tartaret. And looks like we're gonna end with 67 keys in the bank. Assuming that we don't waste any keys in these last couple battles. What the fuck are these guys doing? Fuck off, man. That was annoying. But at least it's over now. Take out Tartaret, and let me see how we're doing for time. Under 50 minutes. Okay. This is gonna be a... this is gonna be a very good time at the end of this episode, so, you know, at least there's that. And that's our Ascension done for the Warden. Let me open up the Siralim planner. And then I'll show you the Ascension perk in just a moment. The decoration is called Ancestor Spirit. The Warden skin is for the Imp race. Interesting. And the Ascension perk, I will tell you, is called Unending Boon. Your creature's buffs last forever. In addition, when one of your creature's buffs would be forcefully removed, for example, if your creature with invisible makes an action, have a 30% chance to retain that buff. I assume that would apply for to rebirth, staying after your creatures die. If that's the case, that's pretty decent. Let's wait for the achievement to pop. There we go. Get another achievement. Swap over to the Trickster now. And assuming we don't waste any key here, we're gonna end with 67, which... You know what, I think... Let's get through this first. The Trickster has been ascended as well. So the decoration is called Trickster's Joke. Pretty cool looking. The skin belongs to the Carver. Again, let's wait for this achievement to pop. There we go. Ascended Trickster is also done. Now, before we look at the skins, let me remind you that the Trickster looks like this. Just got like an orange cloak, I guess. The Warden looks like this. He's got a... Almost looks like, you know, like a Santa hat, but green instead of red. And then I think he's wearing leaves on his back as camouflage. I think that's the idea there. So Trickster looks like this. Warden looks like that. The what was the... Hang on, what was the Warden skin for? There was a... What was the Warden skin for? We can find it in this list, but the Trickster skin was... Well, one of the skins was for... Oh god, the Imp. Let's find the Imp. Well, there's the Warden skin, and as you can see, it's just an imp dressed up like the Warden. Where was the Trickster? Let's listen, we got through this pretty early. We can spend a bit of time reading through. It's not any of these. There's the Trickster skin for the Carver, of course. And this is the Carver, again, who is just dressed up like a Trickster. I still think... the Wood Carver is pretty good, but I think the Rat is still my favorite out of all of these. Just something about it looks really cool to me. And now we have a decision to make. We have earned a bunch of achievements. We've done a bunch of Ascensions. We only have 4 left. Normally I would be going back to doing regular realms, but I think what I'm gonna do is in the next episode I'm just gonna get the Windrunner and Witch Doctor ascended, and then we'll have only 2 Ascensions left, which we can do like later on. And then the Royal and Shadowbringer, they're both gonna be... that'll be a much lighter episode than these ones. But yeah, I think what I am gonna do is what I just told you I was gonna do, which is I'm gonna next episode ascend the Windrunner and Witch Doctor. So let's set up our stuff. Inner Light. Where's Shimmer? It was the Kabbalist. Swap. Excuse me. Swap our creatures. We'll swap to the other one, and then we'll do the stuff there as well. Witch Doctor, you've got the correct creatures, you just need the correct anointments. Okay, now with that, it is time to draw this episode to a close. We've gotten through 36 out of 40 Ascensions, but as I said, we're gonna just keep pushing through because we have enough keys to do 2 more Ascensions. All we need to do is get through the next 60 battles without losing more than 7 keys. And because we got through the last 120 battles losing only 1 key, I'd say the odds are in our favor. But of course, we'll find out for sure next episode. And like, if we really want to, we can go into one of the realms and spend some of our emblems to buy some keys, right? That's always an option. But hopefully we don't even have to do that. Anyway, that is going to be all for this episode. It's time for me to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Hope you'll join me in the next episode as well. And until then, take care.